Are you part of the elite livestock farmers that are coming out in Africa strongly and trying to do livestock farming the right way? If you are, then you have perhaps bought some of the Semanhyia grass that we have been selling here in Ghana. And if so, then today I want to take some of my time and walk you guys and guide you guys to better way of planting, harvesting, processing, and also share with you how I cut the Semanhyia grass. I think most of you have seen me in the videos using tractor and slashers and drum mowers to harvest. I know you're not there yet, and therefore what do you need to be able to harvest your one plot, your small half plot of Semanhyia grass that you have already planted? So today I'm going to walk you through some of the basic tools that you guys can use, especially to harvest your grass and store it, because this is the time to do that, so that in the dry season you guys are not suffering. As you can see, here is a grass that we actually need to cut. So this is where mostly we do our sample testing. So anytime we bring a new seed, we try to experiment it here and see the percentage of growth, how does it grow well, before we actually start taking it to the shop. So this is more of like our test field, and this one is grown, we will probably have to cut it. So in case you have bought some, I know we send you a PDF so you have a better understanding on how to plant. So you can either plant the seed directly, or you can decide to plant it, by nursing and transplanting, right? Anyway suits you, but the transplanting is most efficient because then you are actually able to save enough seed. It's so small that when people are pouring it in, if you don't have really caring people, they might pour a lot of seed into one hole. But if you nurse it and you're transplanting, then you are able to cover more grounds. So once you transplant, in the next maybe 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the raining season, you will then start to harvest. And this is where the majority of you are having issues. You're like, Fred, we've planted the grass, how do we harvest it? How you are harvesting it with tractor? We don't have a tractor for this. So today I'm going to walk you guys through some of the tools and equipment that I used to use when I didn't have a tractor. So the first time I started planting Semanhyia grass, I used machete. So I planted it, I think my largest one was about 3 acres. So what I would do is get people early in the morning because it's very itchy. So people will come like at 6 a.m. and they will start harvesting it. And what they're doing is basically cutting it, and then we'll use our hands to gather it and then bale it, right? And then from there, from machete, I started bringing in different tools to cut. And one of the things that I did was the brush cutter, which basically you put at your back. So we do have the brush cutter here, and I want to show you. So on this side, so this is a brush cutter, and basically what it does is you just put it around your back, right? You spark it. It uses petrol, you add some engine oil, you push this and it will spark. You put it at your back, and basically what you do is this blade then goes around and cuts the grass for you. So as you can see, this place is sharpened, that place is sharpened, and it will both basically go around. If you have about one plot or just a few size, you can get this, and this will do the cutting for you. You can use this to cut any other weeds as well that you have. Then from there, the next thing I moved on to was this one. So this one is more for lazy people like myself, where you basically spark it, this goes round, you push it, and it's basically harvesting your grass. So even if you have a mower at home, you'll be able to use this one. That's what I used to mow the container house as well, right? It's very good. It has 3 ties, so you push this, it goes down, and basically it's just cutting as you're going. And it's very, very easy, right? This will cut. It comes with a lot of different cutting edge that you can change, and it's easily just basically using the alloy key to open the side, and you can change this and replace it with another one. It also has this bracket that guides stones and also the grass to fall nicely on the left hand side when you're cutting, right? So this was very efficient for me, but then I grew bigger, and then I moved from this to a sickle bar, and a sickle bar comes in this form, right? So Once you spark this engine, you also this goes left and right, and it cuts the grass in between. This is able to cut much more grown grass than this will be able to. And this is also very simple and lazy. You're basically just pushing, and then when you want it to cut very low, you make sure that this is low. If you want it to cut high, you raise it a little bit, and it's basically cutting, and you just pull it, right? Very cheap, very easy to do. So this is the 3 tools that I have. You know, something like this that is not very big, I will use this to basically do the cutting. This can do it as well, depending on the size of land or the size of Semanhyia grass that you have, will tell you the machine that you need to use to be able to cut it, right? And this is what we have. We have all these tools at the shop. So in case you guys need some, contact the WhatsApp number and the team can help you to get some, so that you're not using machete like I was doing, you know, 5 years ago when I started introducing this grass to Ghana, right? So it's available for you. Contact us and let's get you one. If you have any question about harvesting or storing, let me know. But once you cut them, what you do is now you leave it to dry for about 2-3 days. It's nice if you're able to leave it under the sun, right? So cut it when you think that there's not going to be any rain, so that you can leave it under the sun for about 2-3 days. After that, it will be dried. Once it's dry, pick it up from the ground and take it to a shade where it cannot get wet. Now the baling process is easy. In the olden days, what I would do when I didn't have a baler, what I would do is I would do a box, pack the grass into it, step on it. But before I put the grass into it, I would lay ropes inside the box, right? So the moment I put the grass into it, step on it so that it's hardened, then I will use the rope to basically tie various ends and pull it out. Once I pull it out, I have my bale. It's not going to look nice like the machine has done, but it's still a bale. And what I'll do is I'll then pack it in a warehouse and I'm good to go, right? Store it for 3 years and then you basically feeding when the rain stops. And this is how I process my feed. Now, of course, I have the tractor. So I use this instrument here at this farm because here I can't drive the tractor around, it's too small. But on the 130 acres where I have the feed, that's where I use the tractor, and I will use this small implement here. So if you're starting as a beginner, these guys are not expensive. Contact us, or if you can find it in wherever you are, go get some and use it to cut your grass so that you're being more efficient and managing your grass much better. I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comment below what you guys need or how I can help you guys do it better or process your feed much better. So that's it for today, guys, and I will see you in the next video.